Hi everyone, thanks for joining us today. This is my sister Megan.
Hi,
I'm Rachel. We're going to do the sister tag for you today. I saw some of these floating around, I know a couple of years ago, but at this point where I just started YouTube, I thought that it might be kind of fun for you to get to know me a little bit more, get to know my crazy sister a little bit more, and see if we can entertain you today. Megan has all the questions on her phone, and I will be... Some of these are kind of crazy questions,
yes,
so
they are.
We'll see if we can answer them. If not, I think that if anything else, it's going to be entertaining.
Yes, hopefully.
And we'll just kind of keep it going. Okay, so what's the first question?
The question is, who is the oldest and youngest?
I'm older by 19 months. I'm 28 years old.
And I'm the baby
of the family.
I am 26.
And we also have an older brother who just turned 30 this past year. So maybe I can get him on another one of these. That would be a lot of fun.
Your age. You have to tell me.
Oh, I said I was 28.
Oh, okay. Right, fine. Just making sure you're not skipping out on that.
So we're 19 months apart. Mom had us living in the same bedroom all growing up.
Yep.
So we really know each other really well.
Really, really well. Really well. All right. So what was the last text you sent each other?
I think the last text I must have sent you was like asking you about who's buying who for Christmas.
I don't know. I feel like there was another one.
Nope, you sent one to me on Friday saying, how are you doing? And I wrote, busy today, how are you? And you never responded.
That's probably because I was on my lunch break.
So that sounds about right.
And you didn't text me back quickly enough.
Nope.
And then I went back to work and then
here we are.
Forgot.
We've been to a craft fair since then.
Yeah.
We craft. We do, what, how many fairs do you think? 15 or so?
Do some summer fairs, and then we do one every Saturday from the last weekend of October to the middle of December.
Yeah, so that's a lot.
That's a lot.
It's every Saturday, some Sundays, and we see each other at least once a week for an all day, like 8 or 9 hours.
Yes.
And then we're filming this on a Sunday, so we spent all day yesterday at a craft fair, and then she came over today to film with me today. I just filmed this makeup video.
Yeah.
If you want to see how to do that, check out my last video, and that'll be up for you guys to watch. But, okay, what's the next question?
What do you like and hate about your sister?
Now I was getting real deep real quick.
Really? Only question 3.
Okay, so I really love that she is super friendly, very just loving, and I think that that is one of your best qualities. Kids get attached to her super quick. Very easy to get along with. Some of the worst ones that I can honestly think of is that she's messy. A little bit messy. When we used to share a bedroom, she was on the left side, I was on the right side. I would go into her side and clean her side up at least once a day. I'd make her bed. I would pick up all your stuff and throw it in the laundry if it was clean or not. I wouldn't know.
Honestly, it frustrated me because I couldn't find anything that she had just cleaned up. So I was like, Rachel, where's my fill in the blank? And it always used to be an area of contention between us, but
we would separate the room quite often.
She tried everything. I'm pretty sure she drew a line on the floor, which included the door, so I couldn't even walk out the door.
And you had the closet on your side, so
but I couldn't get out the door, so it didn't really work. All right. So
what about me?
Yours,
oh dear,
probably would be
what I look in the coffee cup as you're saying this one.
What I like most about her, she's super generous. Like she loves gift giving, and like she's the sweetest person you'd ever meet. Even if you only know Rachel like a little bit, like she's the most generous person in the world. Like she'd throw you a baby shower, a wedding shower, like whatever it is you need if you only met her like one time, because she's awesome like that. She's super generous and loving.
Thank you.
I don't really hate anything about you. I feel
besides the OCD a little bit.
Hate is a strong word. Super strong word.
Right, that's the same thing with the messy thing. I don't hate that. It's just a quirk about you.
Exactly. So
maybe my OCD.
Probably you're a little bit of OCD. That was when we were living together, so yeah.
Now we don't live together. Very sad.
So now it's easier.
We haven't lived together in 8 years. Yeah, because it's 8 years since I got married.
Yeah.
Holy cow.
Yeah, she's Just kidding. Not really. She married young. Okay. Wow. Question 4. What do you and your sister have in common?
Everybody says that we look like twins, and I don't see it.
I don't see it either. She's light, and I'm kind of darker.
Way to point that one out right away.
We have the same hair color. So
we do. We have the same hair color. I feel like we have similar, like, facial features. We have similar taste in music and shoe style, surprisingly enough.
Yeah.
Clothes, I feel like we intermix sometimes.
Differ a little bit, but we share.
Food tastes.
Oh, yeah. Food. Food's always a commonality. Who doesn't like food?
Movie tastes.
Yeah.
Book tastes. Yeah, they're pretty much all the same.
Yeah.
Pretty much
a lot of things.
We're like twins.
Pretty much 19 months apart. All right, question 5. What's your funniest memory? Oh boy, this is hard.
This is hard.
This is 26 years of my life to remember.
I know. Well, there's a lot of funny ones. I think filming the makeup video just even a few minutes ago was quite funny.
That was pretty funny because we filmed an entire video and then she uploaded it onto her laptop. Yeah. Pregnancy brain is real. She's pregnant.
It is real.
Due in March, and she uploaded the video and then promptly deleted it
on accident.
Completely on accident. So we ended up like cracking up because we
probably like 10 minutes.
Yeah, we couldn't even speak because she was almost not near to tears, but it was pretty bad. Close. It was pretty bad there for a second. She was like, oh no, we just spent all this time making a video and she just deleted it.
Yeah.
Accidentally.
Yeah. So the question, did it ask for like what some of your favorite memories?
Funniest memory.
Funniest. I think walking down the streets in Nashville dressed up to the nines after we had gone to the concert and getting completely lost. That was kind of funny.
In hindsight.
It's
kind of scary.
Petrifying.
Downtown Nashville, like super late at night, and it was just you and I, and
yes,
it was like the first time taking a taxi.
Weird men looking at us.
Yeah, it was pretty funny.
Yeah. So what was the other part of it?
That's it.
Okay.
Number 6 is your most memorable argument.
So you and I were talking about this beforehand.
We might have read the questions earlier just to see
if we could even answer this.
And I thought of one immediately, and I mentioned it, and she's like, "Oh, I don't even remember that." Most memorable for me, we were in college, and it was it was pretty memorable for me just because we were in public, and I just couldn't even. She asked me to do something that I didn't want to do. I don't know. It was like something silly too. Like, can you do this for me? And I just maybe had it that day or whatever. And I'm like, no, I can't. Like, do it your own self. Like,
well, and that's something to make of note too. Like, we ended up going to the same college.
Yeah, we did.
And so for us, like, that didn't stop. And we went to a school down in Tennessee. So for us, like, even though we're only a year and a half really apart, we're 2 grade levels apart. So she followed me down, and by the time she was a freshman, I was a junior in college getting married. And then, I lived on campus, and so she did too. So anyway, we had that experience together too, which is very uncommon for siblings.
Yeah.
I don't remember that argument at all.
No.
Some of the ones that I remember though are from like when we were super duper little. Like Megan would come and ask me all the time, "Rachel, come help me get dressed for the day."
Oh yeah.
I would get so frustrated.
She's like, "You're old enough to do it yourself. Just put on your pants."
She was like 7.
I know. And maybe I just had super anxiety about whether or not my clothes matched or whatever. And she's big sister, so she's supposed to know these things. So I would just ask her all the time to like pick out my clothes.
I was just done.
Just help me pick out my clothes because I don't want to not match. And
yeah, and that turned into like an argument every single day. So that is like a stream of memories. But I don't remember. I'm sure we had fights and stuff like in high school and all of that, but it's obviously gone by the wayside.
No,
can't remember
because it's sort of like a forgive and forget thing. So
yeah, that's a good thing about families, though. I feel like unless it was like a knockdown drag out where we had to get parents involved, we pretty much just let things go.
Pretty much, yeah.
That's a good thing about us.
Yeah, pretty solid. Question 7 is, what do you and your sister do for fun?
Together or separate? You do a lot of things without me that are fun.
I think it must be together.
She does. She crochets.
Yeah. That's fun.
So that's fun. You kayak.
I kayak, and I do a lot of exercise classes. I do Zumba. I'm thinking about starting a yoga class.
With my father-in-law, by the way, which is a pretty funny memory.
That's gonna probably be entirely... That's going to be the next video that we do, the next funniest moment. It's going to be doing yoga class with your father-in-law.
And,
yeah, it's going to be funny.
Let's see.
What do you do for fun? You do makeup videos.
Right, so I do makeup videos. I obviously like YouTube. I've been watching YouTube for like 7 years now. Oh, that's so sad. Or exciting. I don't really know which one it is. But I have a 3-year-old, so she keeps me very, very busy. She just started tumbling this week. Like we said, we're part of the craft fair, what do you want to call it? Cohort, maybe?
Craft fair circuit?
Yeah, there we go. So yeah. I sell baby tutus on the side, and I make them for all sizes for little girls, and it's a lot of fun. Yeah. It takes up a lot of extra time, though, so that's why I'm only able to get out 1 video a week instead of multiple.
And we both have full-time jobs, so.
Right. So if that's not fun, I don't know what is. Right. And I end up going to bed really early.
Yeah, that's fun. Sleeping is super fun.
We do like to bake.
Yes.
And we've talked about making some videos. Keep an eye out for that, maybe.
We both have a really big interest in cupcake decorating.
I just got my first standing mixer, and I'm so excited.
Yeah, and I have all of like the Wilton like cupcake tips.
Oh yes,
the frosting bags and all of it. So
a lot of times I bring my stuff over to her house, and we do bake.
Yeah, we have
so that's a lot of fun.
Doing that. Describe each other in 3 words.
Say friendly. I have to say messy because I've already brought it up. I'm so sorry.
It's fine. It's still true. It's fine.
And 3, I would say beautiful. Those are my 3 words.
Yeah. I would say generous because you are, and you're very loving, and just like passionate to the core.
I'm a little sales driven.
Passionate is a big word for her because it encompasses like a number of things. She's a super saleswoman, and she's very passionate about everything that she does. She's a passionate school counselor.
Yeah.
Working with her kids, like she feels everything so deeply. So that kind of helps with the artist side of her.
Yeah. I like all of those.
She's passionate about tutu making for the craft fairs, passionate about
baby tutus.
Everything that she does, she's passionate about. So
very sweet.
Yeah,
very sweet.
What I would say.
Love it.
Have you ever liked one of their friends? Yeah, we share a best friend. Actually.
Oh, that's very true. I didn't even think of that.
Oh.
I thought that was going towards guys.
Oh, well, yeah, we've both done that. But in terms of actual friends, we do share
a best friend.
Each separately. I met her first in college. Her name is Megan. She lives in Tennessee. Hi, Megan.
Hi. I know you're watching.
She's one of our biggest supporters. And then I left to move home to Maine, and then
in that 4-year gap, I kind of stole her.
Connected with her. They were both living in Tennessee, so they got together, and then they shared a friendship.
And she helped with that first year that I was raising Braylon. She would come over and she would watch her and be our constant go-to babysitter, which I'm so grateful for. Couldn't have lived without her pretty much. Exactly. So she was our live-in.
And in terms of liking one of your friends, like boys,
there was a boy in middle school that we fought over. Or no, elementary school.
Oh yeah. Forgot about that. I was thinking high school.
And in high school, there was a boy that she liked that was one of my best friends. And I used to pick him up on the way to school every day, and we would ride together in the car every day, and I think that's where Megan developed the crush.
Oh, yeah. Super crush. Loved. I don't think you ever
No, I don't think. Well,
And
you
not in
you weren't
high
really
school.
a lot. You weren't friends
No,
with guys.
I had a lot of girlfriends, but not a lot of guy friends. Guys in high school are just...
Yeah, and I had a lot of guy friends, but not a lot of girlfriends.
Exactly.
So
Yeah.
that's just how it was.
Yeah. So question 10 is, okay, we've already done some of this. Who keeps a cleaner room?
Okay, so we've already answered
Already
that.
done that.
Me.
So obvious. What is something weird that you eat?
Pregnancy cravings aside, I don't think it's weird, but I mean, I have like a slight obsession with this Fiesta Ranch dip, and I could eat it on anything pretty much. It's one of the ones that you mix from the packet and you put into a sour cream tub and you mix it up. I could eat that sucker with like anything. It is the best food group. It's like a whole food group all in itself.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. I don't know if some people would think this is weird. My brother thought it was weird, so I guess this is fine.
I know where you're going with this.
Oh, you do? What do you think it is?
Is it ranch dressing with like everything?
Oh no, that wasn't. But
Okay.
that's another thing. I have
Okay.
this ranch dressing obsession. I
Obsession.
love it with everything. But I was thinking I take like a club cracker and put peanut butter on it, which isn't weird. But then I put an apple slice on it and I eat the whole thing like that.
Have never seen you do this.
It's really awesome. Sometimes I make a meal out of
Is this
it.
a Yeti kind of thing? Like,
What does that mean?
does this only happen when other people aren't around?
Possibly closet eat that. I do it at night a lot of the time. Snack food.
Really?
It's awesome.
I've totally never seen you
Well,
eat
it's
this
just
before.
it's okay. So everybody likes apples and peanut butter,
That's the truth.
and
I feel
everybody
like it
likes crackers and peanut butter. So I just
naturally.
threw it all together on the cracker. It's so
Really?
good.
Okay, well now I have to try that.
Okay,
Thanks,
try
Megan.
it. How long does it take your sister to get dressed?
Dressed. Megan is a fan of dresses and leggings and
Yeah.
slip-on shoes.
Yeah, I dress really fast.
So super quick. I would say
Yeah.
under 10 minutes.
Oh yeah,
Way
for
under
sure.
10 minutes.
Maybe like 2 minutes.
To get dressed. Now hair.
Yeah.
Hair's another story because most of the time, like it's up and back today, but most of the time she wears her hair straight and flat ironed.
Yeah.
So that takes like what, 15, 20 minutes maybe?
I think like front to back, like from the time I get in the shower to like finishing getting dressed, it takes me like half an hour.
Okay. So how long
That's
does it
not
take?
that bad.
How long does it take me? It's been a while since we lived together.
But I think I think that you're probably quicker with it because you have to travel like an hour, yes,
I do
to get to
travel an hour
work.
to get to work.
So and
I have to be there by 7.
right, and you have to wake up super early. So I bet it probably takes you like 45 minutes.
Yeah, that's about right. Because I get into the
It
shower
is.
usually around 5:15. I do not blow dry or do anything to my hair, and I think I might have mentioned that in the first video. But I don't do anything to my hair. I just put a little bit of sea salt spray in my hair because it's wavy / curly, and I just kind of let it do its thing. So it air dries, and I can get dressed pretty quickly as well. But I
You
do
think about it, like she loves fashion, and you probably think about it way more than I do. I'm like, here's the dress, throw it on, out the door.
Well, and now that I'm pregnant, like that cuts down on the amount of clothes
True.
that I have to choose from. So I feel like I get ready quicker, at least when I'm pregnant. But the makeup and stuff I've got down to like 10 minutes, and that's like from start to finish. So yeah, about 45 minutes.
Okay, let's see. I'm going to find this really interesting last question because it kind of goes with her makeup videos. What's your favorite makeup brand? She's just got defeated. Like, I have so many, she's thinking. I have so
In my
many.
head, I do. If I'm talking about eyeshadow, I love the Lorac eyeshadows. That should not be a surprise there. I've talked about it pretty much 2 or 3 times already. If we're talking face products, anything from Korean beauty brands or Chinese beauty brands like the Misha or anything like that, I find works best with my skin tone. So, but if you're choosing like one makeup brand,
One favorite makeup brand.
I really like NYX. I'm pretty sure I could find anything with NYX.
Yeah.
Like there's everything. I mean, it's in there somewhere. I just gotta find it.
Right.
I've got a lot from that brand. I feel like the only thing that I haven't really tested out is the foundation, and that's just because it hasn't really matched my skin. but I've got foundation lighteners, and I can pretty much take that to anywhere. So that's what I would say. NYX.
And I get all my makeup from her. So, like, I don't have a makeup brand. I use Mary Kay products right now. But I haven't really experimented with a lot of other brands, so.
Nope. It's just whatever I can
She's the
shell out.
she's the one that knows all about that stuff, so she's taught me everything I know. I think I have some Maybelline products at home.
Maybelline is good. CoverGirl's good. I know that those are the kinds of mascaras that you like to use.
I have a NYX product that I like.
Yep.
Yeah, I keep
That's
it pretty
pretty much
basic. But yeah, so anyway,
That's funny.
that's pretty much it.
Well, thank you guys so much for watching. We really appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch this and to look at us and figure us out just as long as we are too. But if you would like to see more of her, then give this video a thumbs up, and maybe I'll have her back as a guest eventually. I think I should do this with Andrew too.
This would be really fun.
This would be funny with our brother, because we've got some funny memories with him too. I made him cry once. That was totally on accident. We used to play Free Willy. I used to want to be just like him. So he's older than me by a couple of years, and I think that would just be an interesting dynamic.
It would be really, really fun to do it with all three of us in the same room. It would be comical.
So maybe that'll be next time. Maybe a Christmas edition or
that
something.
Would be fun. Something special.
But anyway, thanks guys so much, and we'll see you guys next time.
All right, bye.
Bye.